What's going on? Y'all know who Ami is. Your boy Oatmeal. We right here right now live at Spinrilla. I got my girl right here rocking out. Big Boss Vette in the building.
What's up, y'all?
St. Louis in the building.
Yeah.
You ain't from across the bridge. You from the Lou though.
I'm from the Lou.
Ooh, I love messing with people with that. They be like, hold on. I'm from the Lou.
I'm from the Lou. Yeah, I'm from the Lou.
Man, let's tell these people all about you. Let's get all the way into it. I mean, just express yourself. If you got a curse, say it. We ain't tripping. You feel me? So how do you get into rapping? How I want to know your story. So let's tell people. Let's start where you from, then how you got to where you at now. So where you from? Let's go.
I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
The whole Lou is me. It's just me. All right. So I want to say I started rapping like back in grade school. Literally, I was in like this little corny rap group where like these girls or whatever, and every day we would go outside to like recess. We'd like come up with a new song, but they were so fucking corny. They was like corny as hell, but it was cool though, you know. So that's what kind of jump started it. But like when I had got to high school and middle school, I don't really think I was too much rapping. I want to say like my junior year, I went viral on Facebook for like doing a cover to the Dej Loaf Try Me. And after that, it was up from there. Like I just kept on doing covers, and then that's when so my cousin called me. He was like, "Why you don't just get in the stew?" And I'm like, "Cause I ain't no rapper, you know. I'm like, I ain't no fucking rapper, you know." Yeah. And he was like, "Yeah, you are," and I'm like, "Nah, you know." So he had booked me a session. So I had came there or whatever, and I think like my first tracks were like corny, and I'm like, all right, yeah. And then like my third track, it was like, boom, that motherfucker went crazy.
What's the name?
Ratchet Twerk Song. It was a covered song to that move, bitch, get out of that beat to my lyrics. Oh yeah, that shit went up. So that officially jump started my music career, and that was like back in 2019. The end of 2018 is going into 2019. So after that, I literally just, started like rapping, and I started doing shows. I started doing photo shoots. Like I was a real rapper, you know? Mm-hmm. And
what your family think? Like, were they like all in? Were they like, let's do it? Or they was like, hold on now, rapping?
At first, when I was in grade school and I used to come home with these corny ass raps, they used to be like, whatever, all right. But after I went viral and I started getting booked, they was like, oh, she's a real rapper. Like, this shit is real. So I think, like, the more that I kind of elevated, the more they were like, okay, this shit is
what was you rapping
real.
About in grade school?
I was rapping about boys.
Were you cursing and stuff, or you just rapping?
I think the worst cuss word that I used to say is like hell or like damn, but I ain't never said like bitch or nothing like that, because we didn't talk like that back then, Mm-hmm. I mean, we did, but not around our parents, so like I couldn't rap no song like that to them. So yeah, it was like that. And then
Lil Wayne didn't start out cursing. He just was just rapping. So I'm like, I wanted everybody like at that age was like,
yeah, I was just rapping literally. Like it was like corny rapping, but it was still rapping.
Oh, was it corny?
I think it was corny because like I don't know.
Because you weren't cussing.
Cause no, because I was a kid and so my wordplay was like all bubblegumish,
Mm-hmm.
So it was like that's why it was corny to me. I ain't really know what to say, know how to flow it, So I was still kind of finding myself, and then once I finally realized like, I'm just Big Boss Vette, so boom, that mother just went crazy.
Let me pause you right there. How you even get the name Big Boss Vette? Like,
okay, here we go. So in middle school, this when Baby Boy came out, so it was like popping and shit. And I used to wear bobs like Taraji P. Henson did or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they used to call me, I think it was Yvette, yeah. And then I was like, that ain't my fucking name. Like, no, do not call me
Yvette.
That. Yeah, I'm like, that ain't my name. My name, So everybody kept on calling me that. Like, it was so bad to where my teachers were calling me that. I'm like, fuck it, that's my fucking name. Okay, great. So then when I got signed, we couldn't get it trademarked because I think like a clothing line had it, and it was a really big one. So that mean that we couldn't sell merch and all that shit with it. So I'm like, how about Big Boss Vette? Because I already got a song called Big Boss Vette, but we did not put it out yet. Mm-hmm. So they was like, yeah, okay, cool. And the name wasn't taken or anything, and I'm like, shit, that's me, you know?
Yeah.
And now we here. Now I'm Big Boss Vette. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the feeling when the first time you got booked? When you was like, they called and like, hey, somebody actually want to book you for a show for this record?
So at that time, I think I was like hopping jobs to jobs because I couldn't hold no fucking job because like I was like one of them employees that you couldn't talk to crazy. Like,
what was your first job? I need to hear. Mine was at Church's Chicken.
Little Caesars.
Okay. I think we all
Little
had.
Caesars.
So what was you doing at Little Caesars?
I was doing everything. I was making pizza. I was making breast sticks. I was doing all shit. Like I was doing everything literally.
You were back there with the dough?
I was doing yeah. I was prepping pizza, all that shit. Like that shit was hard. Like,
so how you get fired from that?
I really didn't get fired. They just wasn't paying me enough. Like I think like I was working hard as fuck for my checks to be like $110.
What fast food gonna pay you a lot?
White Castle, they was like paying me like $200 some dollars a week.
White Castle not better than Crystals. I don't care what you about to say.
What's Crystals?
Crystals is White Castle. You don't know what Crystals is?
Nah.
Oh man, wait till you move to Atlanta.
Nah.
You ain't never been to Crystals?
Never.
Man, look, I know somebody gonna argue. I already know somebody gonna argue with this White Castle and Crystals. It's literally the same thing. Look,
I gotta taste
2 Chainz got a spot around the corner. You franchise, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take you there. I don't want you to say nothing about it. When you eat the Crystals, you gonna be like, all right, say no more.
Oh, okay.
I promise you. Remember what I said. We're gonna take the whole team to Crystals. I can't believe y'all don't know what Crystals is.
Have y'all ate Crystals?
You the only one ain't. Come on.
No. B.
Oh man, I don't want to hear
either.
that. I'm gonna put you on camera just for saying that, man. I'm gonna call 2 Chainz. I'm gonna put you on camera just for saying that.
Oh my god, but yeah. So they wasn't paying me enough, and then they had started cutting our hours and shit, and I'm like, I can't do this, you know.
Yeah.
And then like I was like working to just pay my fucking phone bill. Like my phone bill was like $75, so half that check went to that, and then I ain't have shit else. So I'm just like, I'm tired.
Couldn't get your nails done.
I couldn't do. Well, I didn't really wear nails. Like I wasn't no girly girl growing up. I literally started wearing nails like maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah. So I had went to White Castles, and I ain't think they was gonna hire me because I don't know, like. So the manager, she was like hip as hell. And I'm like, damn, you know, me and these type of women do not get along because you hip and I'm hip and you say the wrong thing and I'm gonna say the wrong thing back to you.
Yeah.
And she actually hired me the same day, and I'm like, damn, all right, cool. And I had grown to like love her actually. She was like actually cool as hell. She was like real she was real firm, but you know it was cool. So yeah, they had hired me. And then I have always been like that, do too much ass person. Like I can't be still. I'm always bubbly. I'm always energetic or whatever. So they had started putting me on overnight shifts. So I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. Like fuck this too. So I had went to Wingstop, tried to get hired. They was like, nah, fuck you.
You can't do it.
Nah, they was like, fuck nah. So the manager of Wingstop went back to my manager at White Castle and told her like, yeah, she had tried to get hired. Got me caught up like, damn, why you snitching?
So they hated on you.
Hated on me. So I went behind her back to the other Wingstop and got hired there because she was the district manager who didn't hire me. So I had went to the one on Natural Bridge and I got hired. So I had seen her come in and I was like working there for like a month. She was like, how you get here? Same way you got her shit. We both here now.
Facts.
And yeah, she had told my manager like I wasn't gonna hire her, but shit he did. So I'm here. I'm here now.
Let me ask you about that
Huh?
Where that come on third? It's just a St. Louis thing.
Yeah,
the only people in the world that do that.
That's that loose line. Yeah, we so country.
They ain't no robot, so I know the fans want to know. So let's tell about your upbringing, like family and stuff. So how was that? You growing up in St. Louis? How was growing up in St. Louis? Like, was it like tough or was it? You know, how was that?
I grew up with a strict mama and a strict grandmother because my father was never around. You know, so. I want to say it was like cool. Like I had a little cooler childhood. I did not grow up with like the latest shoes, the latest clothes, but I had clothes and I had shoes. You know, I want to say like I had a curfew up until I was fucking 18 maybe. 19.
Shout out to mama, man.
Oh my
Get
God.
them curfews, man.
My mama, nah, she had a dumbass curfew on me. It was so I was a fucking freshman and I got home at like 3 and my fucking curfew at 6. What the fuck am I gonna do in 3 hours, ma'am?
Hey, what you mean a lot?
Nothing.
Go to the White Castle and come back home.
No.
That's what you gonna do?
No.
You was just rebellious, man.
At a certain age, I actually was. Then I like go to like my friend's house so I can like have freedom because her mama ain't give a fuck. So we'd sneak out and go everywhere. Wow. And yeah, that's kind of how my childhood was.
Give me no daughter.
Please don't.
Don't give me no daughter.
No. Just be patient and communicate. Do not be so strict because she gonna want to be sneaky. Okay. Like she don't. Mm-hmm. You can't lock your kids away and then be like, do what I say, because after a while it's like you already took that freedom, so what else can you take? Okay. So now they're gonna be like, well shit, you can't do shit else, so I'm gonna just go out.
How mom is now?
That's my best friend now.
For real? She's my because you got older, so it's cool.
Yeah, she I got older and I don't stay with her, so it's like you
can do whatever you want. Yeah. Look at you, think you're just so grown.
She's my best friend now.
So let's get into this music, man. Let's talk about it. So what records you got out right now? What you want to talk about? Let's get into this music. It's what the people want.
So this music, so right now I got like a lot of shit out.
Yeah, I was on YouTube and it's rolling too.
I got some ratchet shit. I got some heartbroken shit. I got some turn up shit. I got some chill shit. I got everything out right now. I'm in every fucking lane.
So you can see yourself growing as an artist.
Yeah.
So what's your process when you go into the studio? Like, are you one of the ones to kick everybody out? Are you one of the ones so you just gotta? Cause some people like I done been in the studio with artists and they kind of like the vibe on themselves. Like definitely when they pick a record, or then you got other artists who they like people around them. That's kind of how they get creative. Like, what's your creative process?
So first things first, I don't really bring like a lot of people to my studio time because I don't want to watch nobody, And basically since I'm very competitive kind of, so I had came up with this method that like so I take like I want to it really be like as much time as I need to like come up with a hook, but I got 45 minutes to kill that verse. Like,
so you like a rapper?
45 minutes.
You like serious about?
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
You just writing it down. So do you freestyle it or you still are you? You still write? Okay.
I write and sometimes I have creative minds that be helping me out.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, like I'm open to the help. Like everybody be like, well, I don't need this, I don't need that, I do that. So I do this by myself and I do that, all that shit. But help is most def needed. It's like, and I mean it's fucking help. Like who would turn down help? Cause I'm not. I'm not turned down help. I'm not. I'm sorry.
So give me some artists that you grew up. I don't want to be too specific because most people gonna say give me female artists, right? I just want to hear what did you listen to growing up?
I listen to old school stuff like
give it to me.
Voice to Men. I listen to Tank. I listen to. Let me see what else. It's this artist named Bennigan Marco. Okay. I listened to him. Rich Kids, like it was like stuff like that.
What's up? That's what you was on.
Yeah.
All the Rich Kids, but mostly Boys and Men, R&B.
Yeah, like I ain't and then like it was a point in my life where I didn't listen to the radio. I didn't listen to music. Like I wouldn't listen to shit. I like riding like Silas. Like I don't know. It was like. But I just started back listening to music, maybe like this year.
Do that because like so you won't like mistakenly like take something. If you listen to a song and it just be stuck in your head, it might.
I think it be that too. Then I keep on hearing a bar. Then I have to Google it, trying to like figure out where it came from. I be like, where the fuck did I hear this from? Making sure that I ain't biting off nobody, like know. But yeah.
As a female artist, do you think it's a little tougher?
Yeah, because it's a male-dominated field. And males be feeling like that you got to do certain things to, like, get ahead. And if you don't, they might try to block you. They might try to tax you. They, it's just a lot of shit, that women have to go through being in this field. They kind of think, like, women can't rap. Yeah. They be over here thinking, like, we only got to talk about our pussy to sell records, and someone's rap, so it's different. It's just a lot of shit, and yeah.
So get like for the young ladies who are out here trying to rap, because like right now it's pretty dope. Because back in the day it was only like the Brad Queen, like it was only certain rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B came or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for the young ladies now who out there trying to rap, like give them something like to keep encouraging them, because I think this was all about to just keep them going. What advice would you give them?
I would basically tell them to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and stand on their craft. Like, so it's gonna be people like, oh well, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't rap about this, or they'll like be like, so her shit whack, all that shit. They gonna talk shit whether you doing good, whether you doing bad. But if you keep going, you gonna build up a fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get your streaming up.
Mm-hmm.
You might get signed. So you just gotta keep on going. Like, yeah, keep on going. So back in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
So I had grew up with my cousin Tasia. Me and her was so close, you would have thought we were sisters, and we looked at like exactly alike. She was just maybe 2 inches taller than me, and that was it. So I had lost her, and that like turned me into a crash dummy. Like I didn't care for my life. I didn't care about nobody else's life, and I was outside just going wild. I was fighting everybody. I was getting into all this trouble. I ain't care. So in 2016, like on her 1 year death anniversary, I was going to go fight with my cousins, and it was agreed to that we were all gonna fight, and and not use weapons or anything. But one thing led to another. Shots got to going, and I was so shocked that we were getting shot at. I kind of froze. So I'm just sitting there looking like, you straight shooting at us, And when I finally came to, I'm like, shit, bitch, get down, And when I had got down, then I had got back up, I had seen my cousin. He was on the floor, and I can like tell he had got shot because I was seeing blood on him and shit. And I had reached for him, trying to like pick him up and shit, and it was like blood dripping on him, and I'm like, where the fuck is it coming from, And I had realized then and there, like right then and there, that I got shot. I'm like, damn, So I'm like digging in the wound now, because this shit is burning. That shit is nonstop heat. That shit hot for real.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get it out because that shit is hot. It's like the best way that I can explain it is like you touching the stove, and you like, but you can't do that shit, So that shit just nonstop heat, So, I had tried to drive myself to the hospital, but I couldn't do it because every time that I tried to stir, then the wound would be, just bleeding everywhere. So my damn car looked like a fucking murder scene. Like it was so much blood everywhere. And when I got to the hospital, like I was just flipping out. And then like they were like trying to like clean the wound, and it was so much blood on me that they had to cut my clothes off because they had to make sure that I wasn't bleeding from nowhere else, Wow. So they over here trying to clean the wound. I'm like, I'll just do it. And they like, hell no, you can't do it. And one thing led to another. They dated me. And I woke up with a fat ass knot where I got shot. It was like a lot of fucked up shit. It was, yeah. But that kind of made me think like, bitch, you're not supposed to be outside. You're not supposed to be out here fighting. You not supposed to be no crash dummy. Like, you straight gotta do better, right? And that is literally when I started taking my craft serious, because I'm like, I don't wanna die. Like, I don't wanna be one of them females that can't get into clubs because they always fighting and shit. Like, I don't wanna, that ain't me.
Yeah.
And then like I have always been like a sweetheart. So it's like, if I'm doing something to you, it's because you did it to me first, Right. So it's like, after we'll like do all this dumbass crash dummy ass shit, like, so my heart would be hurting because that shit ain't me. Like, I don't wanna fight nobody. I don't wanna beat nobody. I don't wanna do that shit. So once I came to realization that I had so much more to like live for, I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. And that's when I dropped Ratchet Truck Song, and that's when all that fighting shit was over. Like,
yeah.
all that crash dummy shit was over. Like, all that going to go fight people, arguing, all that shit was over. Like, but I had my times where I had to relapse because a bitch was trying to hold me. But but other than that, you know, nah, like that shit ain't me. That shit ain't me, and I don't wanna do that shit. So nah.
Now we here.
Yeah.
We want to give you this Spinrilla bag. I appreciate you so much for coming all the way from the Loop to Atlanta, Edgewood, to be exact. Spinrilla, old department store, rocking out with us. You could have been anywhere else, but you came to come chill with us.
Of course.
And we appreciate that. Whatever you want from Spinrilla, you let us know.
Thank you.
We gonna rock out with you. We fans. That's why we had it on the roof. Like, we already rocking with you.
Thank you.
So we got that call. We was like, man, come on. Where y'all taking too long? So that's why you here so fast. We appreciate you. We want you to keep up the good work. We already know you about to be a superstar. You already a star, but you about to be a superstar. So here you go, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock out. You know, I want to end this with my dog, Big Boss Vette in the building, all the way from the St. Louis to the A. Y'all already know what time it is, and we out.